everybody. I would like to first start off by congratulating two of my favorite people in this world, my older brother Zachary and his new wife Megan. I think that almost everybody thinks about his or her big day while growing up. I know I have. And being here through the process of my brother's wedding seems as if it is just as rewarding and exciting. From the beginning, the relationship that I have started with these two has been an interesting one. I'll never forget the night that I met Megan, the amount of times they have helped me through my problems, and lastly, allowing me to help and be a part of their beautiful wedding. I've always been the only girl in my family, so of course meeting a new one took some getting used to. I could tell that Zach was nervous to ask me something one day. When I finally got it out of him, he explained that he needed to use my car to take a girl on a date. Without hesitation, I threw him my keys and sent him on his way. I remember it was a weeknight around 1 a.m. when he came into my room. Zach woke me up and said, "Hey, do you want to meet her?" Before I could even respond, he was dragging her into my room. I had to act as composed as possible, but in reality, I was still half asleep. It's funny now to joke about it because, of course, I bragged about how tightly I gripped her hand during one handshake in order to intimidate. But I don't think that was the case. Quickly after, we all became pretty close. While going through some hard times during my transition from high school to college, I looked to my brother for support. I called Zach, he found me a ticket to Wisconsin, and the next day I was there. I remember feeling so low, but the moment I saw both of them waiting for me in the airport, I found immediate comfort. That whole weekend they were constantly by my side, literally, and did everything in their power to keep me happy and occupied. From that point on, we all felt comfortable with each other and never had a dull moment together. Things got much more interesting that afternoon that I got a phone call from Zach. I remember I was in bed the moment he told me he had proposed, and my eyes filled with tears. About a year or two later, I was rudely awakened by Zach yet again, but he asked me to come downstairs. Without even a slight hello, considering we hadn't seen each other in months, he just said, "How do you feel about being an aunt?" If you know Zach, you would know he is quite the liar. In those cases, I look at Megan for either a head shake or nod. Thankfully, she nodded, and once again, my eyes quickly filled with tears. I couldn't believe the excitement I had while hearing the news. Since then, it has been just as fun looking up names and guessing whether I'm going to have a niece or a nephew. I hate and love to admit, I was always the first on our side of the family to know their big news. It was hard keeping it from the family, but rewarding to see the reactions. I couldn't be happier that I've gotten to go through Zach and Megan's journey with them thus far. Like I have said before, I'll never forget the first time I met Megan, the countless times they have comforted me, or the amazing news they have given to me. Some call me their third wheel, but I couldn't be happier to be a part of two amazing people's lives. Congrats once again to one very important man in my life and to my future sister-in-law. Welcome to the Shadow family.
Good.